The good Reverend Dr. Paxton J.A. Price, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Your main man, The Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every day. We bring you the latest in sports. And I was so excited last night, Ryan, that the Sixers finally beat Boston.
Yes.
We needed that.
They almost gave it away.
They tried their best to give it away, didn't they?
But you know what? MVP conversation, that's over with.
I think so, too.
We don't need to talk about no MVP no more. MB 52 points.
That's 52.
And they needed every last point.
Man, at the end, I'm thinking to myself, I know you ain't just fouled somebody shooting a 3-point shot. That boy fouled the boy at the top of the key.
But you know
what? At least they won.
I
ain't gonna complain.
That was a terrible call because when you talk about flopping,
yeah, I mean,
he was shocked the ref called it.
Right.
He got up smiling. I'm like, that was crazy, man. But I tell you what, we also needed PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
A.K.A. Ray Allen. What, he hit 3 threes in a row?
Man, listen, he was hitting that three. That little ugly shot he got.
Yeah,
man, he was making it. So I was.
He was really showing off.
Yeah, he was.
Was this the most points he had all year?
I don't know. This was a season high.
I think so.
We got to check. We got to check his season high
because he, all season he ain't really been having.
Right. He ain't really do nothing.
Yeah, he was good. He was. It was necessary yesterday.
He was. And that was a big win. That was an important win. They made a statement to Boston. I think they made a statement to themselves. Mm-hmm. And Embiid made a statement to the world.
Yeah. I mean, he was literally unstoppable.
Yeah, he was unstoppable.
You couldn't do anything with him.
Right. Dunks, little fadeaway jump shot, you name it, he was doing it.
I think when he drove to the basket and he dunked on the center,
right.
I think that kind of they knew it. I think Boston knew they couldn't stop him, but it was like it's really nothing you could do.
Right.
Today. Not today.
Right.
I don't care who you put on me. Grant Williams, that's a mistake.
Put anybody on him.
Yeah, it was. And then on the defensive end, I mean, he was doing a lot of things he was supposed. I mean, it was, again, like I said, against Milwaukee, that was probably one of his worst games. Yeah. Right. But hey, he showed out today.
He showed out last night.
We tired of Boston.
You tired of Boston already?
Yeah, we tired of Boston.
Well, I'm hoping the rivalry come back full force.
Yeah, man.
That Boston Sixers rivalry was the best of all time, and now you got a chance to renew that.
Why? How does Horford's game change like this?
I mean,
because when he played for Philadelphia, he was terrible.
Is he just more comfortable with Boston or something? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think maybe it was collusion.
Listen, that's a possibility. He came over to the Sixers to sabotage the Sixers. Yeah. That is a possibility.
Yeah, because it wasn't. Something wasn't right.
Yeah, he was stinking the place up with the Sixers.
Yeah, I mean, he finds his way on the floor to where he needs to score in Boston.
Right. His little jump shot, his 3-point shots.
With Philadelphia, he was like, I don't know where to go on the floor.
Yeah, he all confused. Dazed.
I don't understand. And, luckily, Jaylen Brown was out.
Yeah, that was a big factor, Jaylen Brown being out.
But it also shows, too, that the Sixers can beat anybody when they're at the top of their game.
They definitely beat anybody.
I need Harden a little bit more aggressive.
Right.
Harden, I don't know, on offense, man, he runs that clock out.
He'll pound that ball to the ground, pound the ball to the ground.
And then he's lazy passing the ball.
Right. And then with like 8 seconds left on the time clock.
He want to call for a pick and roll.
Man.
It's they can do it, though.
No, they definitely can do it.
If Embiid,
dominated like he's dominated last night, like he's dominated all year, he's the MVP this year. If they don't give it to him, something wrong.
Yeah, I don't really think there's a question anymore. I don't know what they're looking for.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's right there in Philadelphia. I mean, he's a.
We done had issues with other things before, so
yeah.
That was the whole Larry Bird thing. The Larry Bird thing was he was winning MVPs when he should have won MVPs.
Yeah.
And everybody knew what it was.
Yeah, it was good for the face of the
It was good. Yeah, the face they wanted to be the face.
Because I mean, you remember the conversation with Isaiah Thomas when Isaiah Thomas said if
Larry was a black guy.
Yeah, it said Larry was a black guy, it'd have been totally different.
Yeah, well, Isaiah was
mad.
He was hated. He was hated at that point.
Isaiah was mad because he couldn't beat him.
Right. He was hated at that point. But he did make a good point.
But Bird was the man.
Oh, no, Bird was the man.
And speaking of Bird, Devin Booker.
Did you see Devin Booker?
Devin Booker said Kevin Durant is way better than Larry Bird.
Yeah, that's good. Devin Booker never played Larry Bird. That's why.
Yeah,
if he'd have played Larry Bird, he has something different to say.
Why do people feel like they need to take shots at that era? That lets you know right there, I ain't bothering nobody, and you still bring them up.
Right. That's how you know it was the best area because they keep bringing them up.
KD, I just think all around game.
Oh, he'd been effective in that.
But he's obviously better than Larry Bird. But the mentality of I'm not going to stop until I win. That's the different attitude that Larry Bird had than Kevin Durant.
Larry Bird ate Kevin Durant up. He'd have ate him up. He didn't want to see Larry Bird about nothing.
Larry Bird, man.
Larry Bird was that dude. Larry Bird knock you down, run you over, kick you.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant ain't built like that.
Yeah, he take the ball out of bounds and throw you out of bounds.
Throw you out of bounds. Yeah, he ain't built like Kevin Durant. Ain't built like that.
Ask Michael Cooper.
Yeah, he ain't built like that.
Yeah,
they don't want to win like that. See, back then is win at all costs.
Yeah, and with the team that's where the rivalries came from because we were built into this. All of us are built into this. It's not I can't beat them, so I'm gonna go join them.
Right. It's different mentality, and they just don't have that, and I don't think they understand it.
No,
like they compare themselves like KD would play better than Larry Bird. But they don't understand that Larry Bird would do whatever he needed to do to beat you.
The mentality,
yeah.
It's think about what we was talking about some shows ago about Larry and Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
those were the faces of the NBA. Them two there, East Coast, West Coast. So in that 10-year span of 1980 to 1989, they either played each other in the finals or one or the other was in the finals.
Yep.
Every
year. Every year. That's
crazy.
That is wild, ain't it? That's wild. That they were always fighting for the championship.
Yep.
And never ever did they ever think, I'm gonna go join the other person.
No.
That's the enemy. They thought that's the enemy. We must destroy them.
Whoever was drafted to this team.
Yep.
This is the culture.
Yep.
Them over there. That's who we're
gonna try to destroy.
Yeah, so you need to build that hate.
Yep, not beat, destroy.
Yep,
and Isaiah and Detroit Pistons always get blamed for it, but what they did to Chicago Bulls, they learned it from Boston. Boston Celtics did the same thing. That nobody said nothing. Nobody had no problems with it. That when Detroit finally beat Boston didn't go there and shake their hands.
They walked off
the court.
And that's what Isaiah Thomas said, that's what we knew.
Yeah.
That's what it was. He said it wasn't
that's how you did it.
It wasn't a disrespect, but he said we didn't take it as a disrespect.
It was a disrespect, but not in a disrespectful way.
Yeah, it was, but what it was Isaiah Thomas was like, it was
y'all the enemy.
But y'all beat us.
Yeah, and we ain't give you no credit.
So we out of here.
Yeah, we ain't give you no credit. We ain't shaking your hand. Matter of fact, we come back next year to get you. That's the mentality. Now, why Isaiah took all the blame and the Detroit Pistons took all the blame when Boston actually did it to them, I have no idea. I'm not even going to get into that right now.
But Isaiah Thomas said it was Lambeer's idea to do it.
Yeah, because they learned it from Boston.
Yeah, and you know Lambeer. Lambeer said, I don't care about being
I know that's right.
He said, I was the enemy on the court. Why worry about being the enemy in the media?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Now, he don't care. He out to win at all costs.
Think about that, though, man, with Lambeer and Mahorn.
Lambeer, Mahorn, Rodman.
John Sally. If you get past, the nicest one was Joe Dumars, and he was a killer.
Yeah, Joe Dumars was a killer.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's the nicest one. He stab you. He just ain't gonna stab you in the back.
If you happen to get past him, you got Rodman to get through. And if you get past that fool,
then you got Bill Lambeer, Rick Mahorn. John Sally.
And Chuck Daly was the Professor X of the whole thing.
Yeah, he was Professor X of the whole thing. Man, with his nice suits and kept his hair combed real nice.
Yeah, man.
Where no coaches at nowadays?
I was just getting ready to say, where the coaches at, man? Was sit on the sideline and they had the suits on, man. They was
designer suits.
Now you got the coaches dressing
they look like the CEO of a corporation.
Yeah, man. It was just
now they got their little.
Now they dressing like the players.
Yeah, they dress like the players now.
I don't know.
Now they like everybody else now.
It's who has that mentality of the old school though?
Dude,
Giannis.
Oh yeah, Giannis got definitely.
Giannis got that. Did you see that? Might be the block of the year.
Did you see the block? Man, but Giannis skill level allows him to do everything.
Mm-hmm. And he says that he's not the most skilled player.
No. But he has the physical ability to do everything. I mean, jump, run, you name it, he could do it.
He was at the top of the key. They passed him the ball. He got fouled.
Right.
They got the ball from him. But for him to complain to the ref and still catch up?
Yeah.
What you going to do with that, man?
Ain't nothing you can do about that. ain't nothing you can do about that.
You can't do nothing with that, man.
No.
Hey. I bet he won't do it again. I bet he won't go up again.
When he strides, he takes his steps are like almost a half court.
Yeah. Like
one step, he like almost half court.
Yeah. I remember he got across half court, took one dribble, and he dunked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
That's how he is. He almost unstoppable when he really wants to be.
And that's the number one seed in the East, man. And the Sixers can beat them.
Oh, they can beat them. They definitely can beat them.
I need Tobias Harris to be a little better.
Well, I need Tobias Harris to be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, that right there. It's I don't know, because the past few years in the playoffs, he's kind of got quiet as the series would go on, and he kind of went by the wayside.
Tobias is that 9 that I guess all her sisters are 10s, so she don't recognize she a 9.
Yeah,
and she act like she a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Tobias, you a 9. You are as good as anybody in the league. You got to start acting like it. You act like you gonna be fourth fiddle or something, but really you could dominate a game if you really wanted to.
Yeah, his game is the mid range. He posts up.
He 8.5 at least,
and he's good at the post up.
Yeah,
it's a mid range game, but for some reason he just goes to the 3-point line, stands out there like he PJ.
Like he a supporting cast member. He ain't a supporting cast member.
He needs to, because if Harden's
take over a game
when the games are close, when Maxi's giving you 20, Harden's giving you 20, and Embiid is going to give you 30, and the games are close, you need Tobias.
You need Tobias
and that
to say,
stands out
I can take over this game.
Yeah, man. A couple of them baskets yesterday.
I know.
That layup, man.
When he was driving and he just moved the man out the way.
And then you missed the layup.
Yeah.
Tobias, I need, man.
But Tobias can take over a game.
He can.
When he was playing for the Clippers, he was the best player on that team.
And he does it when Embiid's not there.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. If you got people out, he'll show up, but he needs to do it all the time. Now you ain't got to do it every play, but at moments in the game, you got to say to yourself, "Oh, I got this."
Yeah,
I got this.
And he can. It's like it'll take a lot of pressure off of Embiid.
Yeah,
all them double team. If Embiid's getting double teamed, you need to make them shots, man, when he passes
That's
out
all.
to you, man.
That's all. If he getting double teamed, you should be screaming for the ball. Give me the ball and get out the way. I got this.
Make them guard you, man.
Yep. And then tell them too, and tell them like y'all leave me open. I'm gonna light y'all up every time.
And you can dribble. You know how to drive.
Yeah,
to the basket.
He could drive to the basket. He hit his jump shot. Yeah.
Get fouled. Don't be afraid. Make them guard you, man.
Let them know. Let the team know. If you back them off me, I'm gonna tear you up.
Because that's not going to work. The way the Sixers played yesterday,
right?
It was a good game, but that's not going to work in a 7-game series,
right?
Because what they're doing is they're playing zone, and when Embiid gets the ball, they got somebody just hanging around, sitting, waiting for him to go. And they're not making their shots.
Yeah,
Harden, if you throw it to Harden, off of a double team, he's gonna hold the ball and wait for somebody.
He gonna dribble. He gonna dribble the air out the ball for some reason.
He's
in there dribbling. He got a little dribble. He go through his legs, cross. Go through his legs, cross.
And you just got a time when he's gonna step back through.
Right.
You know he's gonna do it.
Yeah. You just gotta figure out when he's gonna do it. But everybody else, what he does when he does that is make everybody else flat-footed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Instead of just when you get it, make a decision, go.
Because when he's dribbling, he's watching your feet.
Oh yeah.
And once you get relaxed,
right,
I'm stepping back on you.
Yeah, he does that cross between my legs. The Rev used to do that.
And sometimes it's like, look, man, hard.
I go, but when I went cross between my legs, I went for the dunk.
That's what I'm saying. Or at least you got fouled.
I mean, they would foul me, but you know, I mean,
you still gonna dunk it.
I'm still gonna dunk it, and if you foul me and I didn't dunk it, I'll tell you about it. I'm like, you know, you almost got dunked on, right? Your people's here, I'll tell them too. Your people's here. Oh, so your mama here? Because your mama grade, so you get dunked on. You know, you intimidate people.
Hey man, you was fighting a lot back in the day, wasn't you?
Oh man, I was fighting all the time.
I feel like, man, it was a good game.
It was a good game.
I was happy for the game, but again, like I said, the Sixers can't depend on Embiid scoring 50 every time.
No, I mean, if you do, you're gonna wear him down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. And again, the Celtics wasn't at full strength, but you beat them. You know,
that's all that matters.
They had their best player. They had their best defensive player, Marcus Smart.
Yep.
You beat them. You know what I mean? But and the score, look, man, that score wasn't as close.
I mean, at the last
30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
I don't know what that was.
Boston put up like 8 points. So yeah,
Doc Rivers shouldn't even have called timeout with that 2 seconds. I know you wanted to get him
right
full court, but they was going to foul you, man.
They were definitely going to foul you.
Don't let them get set.
Right. Oh. But they won.
They won.
We beat Boston.
Yeah.
We let everybody know that Boston will be dominated in the playoffs. That's the Red prediction anyway.
Yeah. There's a lot of Celtics fans I know.
Yeah.
A lot of Celtics fans I know, and they've been talking a lot of trash all year.
I got
this one.
You got this one.
Oh, I got this one.
You got this one.
Hey, we're going to see what happens in the playoffs. But today,
I'm just glad that finally the hangover from the Eagles loss is over with. That's what I think happened. You know, I think everybody supported the Eagles. They had that hangover from the Eagles loss in the Super Bowl. You know, the Eagles affect people's negativity.
You know, that's the only green team I don't like is Boston.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How about Green Bay Packers?
They ain't really green.
Okay, they the right type of green.
They cheeseheads.
They cheeseheads.
Yeah, they cheeseheads. Now the Eagles.
After that loss, they messed the whole city. The Phillies, the Phillies still looking for a victory. They finally won.
Oh no, they won yesterday.
Yeah,
about time. Yeah, but it's early.
But that's because it's Eagles.
It's early. We got 160 games.
Eagles affect everybody in a negative way.
No, Eagles. You know, this was
Eagles and Rocky statue. That's two things.
This was the start
that affects everybody in a negative way.
This was the start of the trend of learning. We learning how to win. That's all.
Who the Eagles?
Yeah, we learning how to
win.
You're gonna have bumps.
You gonna have a whole bunch of bumps.
Oh, you gonna
have a whole bunch of bumps.
You gonna see.
You gonna have a whole bunch of bumps.
What they say, you learn to fly.
Yeah. You're gonna be long time before y'all learn to fly.
We're learning to fly.
Y'all gonna be long time.
The Sixers need to.
I think the Sixers are going to bring the championship that the Phillies and the Eagles and let Philadelphia down. I think the Sixers are going to finally bring it home. I think it's the Sixers going to be the team that everybody going to say they brought it home to us.
I hope you're right.
I think that's what I think going to happen.
I hope you're right. The Eagles got one before Embiid. So it ain't like, it's just we just depending on the Sixers, you know what I'm saying? The Eagles got one. Phillies got one, 2008, you know what I'm saying?
First of all, I'm talking about today. I ain't talking about years ago.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about today.
It was,
that's number one. I'm talking about today. I ain't talking about years ago.
Well, the Super Bowl was a couple months ago.
That's what I'm saying.
We talking about today.
The Eagles let y'all down.
I thought we was talking about today.
Then the Phillies let y'all down. I'm talking about this past season.
I thought we
the Phillies let y'all down. They were the World Series. Y'all just knew they was going to win. They let y'all down. The Eagles went to the Super Bowl. Y'all just knew they was going to win. I remember you saying, I ain't never felt more confident. They let y'all down?
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, the team that's not going to let you down, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Offense didn't let it down.
The Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know how
I hope.
How the offense didn't let you down. Because I remember what happened during the game. You got amnesia. I remember it was your quarterback that fumbled the ball for no reason that lost y'all the game.
But then after that, we went up 10, and the defense couldn't stop anybody.
He's
on the bench.
If he'd have went up 17,
get out of here.
If he'd have went up 17, y'all would have won.
Hey.
But what he did was he said, "Oop, boop, 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 boom," and dropped the ball, and the other team scored a touchdown.
It's hard when a quarterback goes into the locker room and he comes back out and he's juiced up. He's
oh Lord,
he's juiced up.
Now the man juiced up. That man ain't juiced up. He ain't juiced up.
He wasn't.
That man. Just
tell me.
I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Tell me how he walked into the locker room.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. If you remember, y'all were up by 10 points at halftime. Mahomes got hurt. Mm-hmm. He's limping off the field.
And then somehow he came out.
I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you how. I went into my prayer closet and said, Lord, you remember who it is. This is your main man, the ref. Lord, just do me one favor.
Why you had to pray?
One favor.
Why did you have to pray?
I speak healing over Mahomes' ankle.
That's what you did.
That's what I did. And his ankle was healed in the name of Jesus.
So you thought the Eagles were going to win, too. You needed to pray.
I wasn't taking no chances.
You needed to pray.
I needed to pray because I wasn't taking no chances. They were up by 10 at halftime.
Yeah, it was a good team, man. Can't win them all. But listen, we will be back.
In about 50-some years.
Nah, man, I can't wait that long.
Yeah, listen.
I can't wait that long.
You get to live out your Super Bowl hopes for the Dallas Cowboys now. That's where the Super Bowl going. The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys.
You know who has a better chance of winning the championship before the Cowboys?
Nobody, because we're going to win the Super Bowl.
The Portland Trail Blazers.
Man, we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Portland will win the next decade or two.
Nah. Listen.
We're going to win the Super Bowl this year. We're the best team in football. Who had the best offseason? Come on now. Tell truth.
Chicago Bears.
Okay, I'll give you that. Besides the Chicago Bears,
nah,
who had the best offseason? I'll give you Chicago Bears. I'll give you that.
No, you said
besides that Chicago Bears team, who had the best offseason?
I'm gonna figure somebody out now.
No, it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Nah, I'm gonna say Miami.
Miami?
After them. Yeah, you know it.
No.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey? Come on.
Jalen Ramsey? I mean,
yeah. They got the best.
We got Gilmore. We got Stephon Gilmore.
Jalen Ramsey's better.
Nah, they close. Stephon Gilmore is former MVP. They close.
Stephon Gilmore been in the league.
What?
Man,
he's still young. And he's trying to get that Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys.
He's so good.
Brandon Cook.
He's so good he ain't got a Super Bowl yet.
No, he got a Super Bowl with Patriots, but he about to get another one with the Cowboys.
Oh, he did get one with Brady when Brady was there.
Yeah.
It's funny how,
Yeah, you see how it works. He went from Brady, the best quarterback of all time, to Dak Prescott, the second best quarterback of all time.
What?
Maybe one day.
You said
it's a possibility.
Oh, he still got some years.
He got some years to go.
Okay. Oh, you said 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
Delusion. You know what rhymes with collusion? Delusion.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, we the best team in football. Yeah,
man, I can't wait till this draft, man.
Yeah, well, I expect the draft to have a whole lot of trades in this draft. I think people going to be moving up, moving down. I expect the Eagles to make a trade to move up or down. I expect the Cowboys to make a trade to move up or down. Mm-hmm. I think there's going to be a lot of trading going on, a lot of people moving. And now, listen to this now. The Reds don't like to bring this up.
Y'all are pick 17, I think?
No, we 26.
Oh, okay, 26, okay.
That I don't like to bring this up. But this is a possibility, just a possibility, that the Jets and Green Bay Packers don't work out a deal. And then the San Francisco 49ers come calling.
That ain't fair.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello, this is Green Bay. This is San Francisco 49ers. Can we get Aaron Rodgers?
Think about that.
And we got number 1 pick for you.
Yeah, like Green Bay been at it. And we ain't going to see the Jets. See, but you know what? The Jets are like the Browns. They're going to figure out how to mess it up.
They're going to figure out how to mess it up.
And now Lazard going to be sitting over there with no
I
quarterback
know.
going to him.
Asking for a release. Can I get released?
Think of Aaron Rodgers will have Ayuk, Debo, Kittle.
Him and Craftsman, he come out the backfield.
Oh, my God. He won't even have to throw it.
Yeah.
You give it to McCaffrey. You only got to give it to McCaffrey.
If you San Francisco 49ers.
No, don't call. Don't call.
Now watch this.
San Francisco, stay out there in the Bay.
We know why. We know why they don't do it. But if it wasn't for collusion, that's exactly what it was. San Francisco would pick up the phone and call Baltimore and say, yeah, we got 2 number 1 picks for you. Because our 2 number 1 picks is picked, 29th this year, and next year it'll be 32nd because we will win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. We will win the next few Super Bowls, actually.
Yep. And you watch how much younger.
If they call Baltimore got Lamar Jackson,
San Fran, that would be.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you know.
How would you?
Okay, because you ain't mad if we give up 2 number 1 picks.
Purdy was okay.
He was all right.
He did his thing.
He was all right.
You mean tell me you gonna run with Purdy instead of Lamar?
No. You would pick up that phone. As a matter of fact, you would have to give up 2 number 1. Good point, because you would say we got Brock for you too. We got quarterback for you. We got number 1 pick for you. We got a young quarterback, and we got a number 1 pick for you.
And we'll give you Lance.
You gave him 2 quarterbacks now.
Yeah, I mean, but we'll draft one just to back up to learn.
I mean, you have young you got 2 young quarterbacks that you could trade, and you got number 1 pick that you give Baltimore Ravens, and you telling me the San Francisco 49 GM ain't think what the Rev just thought?
Yeah, John Lynch. Yeah,
come on now.
That's what I'm saying. Who wouldn't want to make that? Because that team right there would be
unstoppable.
Yeah, there would be.
I will block the trade my own self.
That would be like Golden State with Durant.
When Lamar Jackson got on the private jet to go to San Francisco, you would see a black man running on the airport field, stopping the plane. You're like, who that? He'd be like, I know who it is. That's the Rev. I would stop that plane. He ain't going to San Francisco.
Man.
That's how. And you tell me that GM ain't think that.
That would be like Golden State with Durant.
Yeah, that's how you know it's collusion. Because if you San Francisco 49ers and you got a chance to get Lamar Jackson,
that's a chess.
You make that call.
That's a chess piece for any team, man.
Any team. You imagine him with all the weapons, all those weapons that San Francisco 49ers got in the defense. You telling me you ain't think to yourself, as the GM for the San Francisco 49ers, man, let's go get Lamar.
He just turned 26. Think about what this is like. Somebody of his caliber, former MVP, right? That's like Aaron Donald at 26.
Yeah.
Getting released.
Yeah.
And then the NFL is saying, oh no, he's
right.
He's not. It's not good.
Yeah. Man. That's
a game changer. What are you talking about?
If I had to go court law to prove the collusion in the NFL, all I would bring up is San Francisco 49ers did not call the Baltimore Ravens. And the judge would be like, oh, they're guilty. They're guilty.
But again, you sitting here.
Yeah, the judge would be like, take them away. Yeah. Take them away.
Yeah, because they say, yeah, this
they're guilty. No, it makes sense. The judge would be like, you know what, let me think about this. Lamar Jackson, San Francisco 49ers, you know what, y'all guilty. Y'all take them away.
But you sitting here, you're waiting. I mean, it's been since the Super Bowl was over. This was before that. Y'all been talking Green Bay and the Jets. And you just letting it just sit. Oh, we're gonna be patient, and whatever he wants, we're gonna give it.
The 49ers with weapons just falling out their pockets all over the place. Ain't think to themselves, let's get Lamar Jackson.
But now what Baltimore's trying to do is to make themselves look better.
Right.
Now they're interviewing Odell Beckham because now they're trying to get him a piece so he can stay.
Yeah, they trying to make him happy now. Mm-hmm. Lamar, we're gonna make you happy now. Yeah, I'll tell you what's gonna make me happy when you give me that guaranteed money. That's what's gonna make me happy.
Yeah, even if you can sign Odell Beckham.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have my money.
Right,
still.
I still need
I'm
my guaranteed money.
Franchise tag again.
No. Franchise, play on the franchise tag. Okay, matter of fact, let's look at it this way. Let's say you Lamar Jackson, and you say, all right, I'm going to play on the franchise tag. And you go out there with just the $32 million that you're going to get. You're going to get that 32, but now you get injured.
for the third year in a row playing on this.
Doggone well.
Yeah.
That's only money you got with that money right there, that $32 million.
And it's funny.
And Baltimore ain't gonna be like, well, at least you tried, so we're gonna give you some more money. No, they're gonna be like, next.
Yeah, because it's funny how when he got into the league those first 3 years,
right,
that offensive line was outstanding.
Right,
played on the franchise tag. That's like you ain't got no benefits now.
Yep,
I ain't got no benefits now for my job. Ain't it funny how that offensive line just was totally different?
Man, you already know what's going on. You know what's going on. But the Jets are willing to make a trade. They willing to sign people. They willing to do whatever
for money they don't even have, and you still are going to take that $59 million at Aaron Rodgers
for old behind Aaron Rodgers.
Asking for it.
Ain't nobody make an offer for Lamar Jackson at 26, former MVP. Come on now.
He's taking the league by storm, man.
It's called collusion.
Okay.
I don't know why more people ain't saying it.
Next year, right, or last year, before he got hurt, he didn't have no weapons. He was doing this stuff. He was getting them players open. He's a player that, without help, he's making them better, right? So everybody talks about how the Bengals,
right,
how good the Bengals were,
right.
The Bengals are one of the top 3 teams in the league. Baltimore Ravens is in that same division, and they were in first place.
Lamar Jackson had them in first place. He had them in first. He had the Baltimore Ravens in first place.
The Bengals were a game because they can't beat Baltimore with Lamar Jackson, the Cincinnati Bengals, and he
had no weapons.
No weapons. He was a game and a half up. They were in third place in the entire AFC,
and he didn't have any weapons. So you telling me a team like Miami, who got speed on the outside, they got speed galore, ain't think to themselves, man, if he did that in Baltimore, I wonder what he would do here in Miami.
That is a chess piece in Miami. That's checkmate.
The 49ers ain't think that.
But you know what? When he got hurt, Baltimore went from third place in the AFC to not even making the playoffs. They didn't win a game.
They ain't win.
They didn't win no more games.
When he on the field, they win.
Yep.
When he off the field, they lose. But nobody, not one team, said, let's try to make an offer.
That's all you need to really have on your resume.
Yeah.
When I play, I win.
Yep.
He has the second best winning record in the entire NFL. One game behind Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes got a Hall of Fame tight end.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes had Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes got a Hall of Fame head coach.
Yes. And you got Lamar Jackson.
One game behind that.
Carrying the team.
Yeah, on his back.
And then teams that got weapons already don't want to make him an offer. Well, America, I tell you what, we're going to make you an offer. The offer is, if you stay tuned to this channel, stay tuned to this program, you're going to enjoy what you hear. Listen, we'll be right back, America. You don't want to miss this.
On the morning of the third day, the power of the living God erupts, breaking through death with the moment that will define all other moments. Perched at the edge of heaven, the angels stand in awe as one of their own rolls away the stone that's guarding the body of Jesus. As if anything can guard Jesus. He walks out of the tomb alive. He is victorious. He is conquering death and rendering the grave unnecessary. He is living and moving and breathing as only the risen Son of God can. But the story isn't over. We are, every one of us, searching and hoping and longing for life. It's a desire that's been deposited into our souls by the very same God who spoke it all into existence. And it's this exact life that the resurrection of Jesus invites us into. So bring your hopes, your regrets, your successes and your failures. Bring your doubts, your joys, your fears and your dreams. Be resolute and unwilling to settle for anything less than the abundant life of the risen King. Because truly, if the story isn't over, then what happens next might just change everything.
America, we're back. And as you already know, everything is changing for the better. Things are getting better and better. I for one, Ryan, God has blessed me so well that I am amazed how much better my life has gotten since I received Jesus as my Lord and Savior.
Peace. That's the number one thing.
Yeah, supernatural peace.
That's everything that every human being needs in their life is peace.
That's right.
And the only way you can get that, get yourself a relationship with God.
That's right. That's what God wants. Mm-hmm. God doesn't want you to stop doing this or stop doing that. God doesn't want you to give up this or give up that. What God really wants is a relationship with you. Mm-hmm. And once you get in that relationship, you'll see a better way to live. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to come to God already. I hear people say, when I get my life together, I'm gonna come to God. And it's not gonna work that way. When you come to God, you're gonna get your life together.
And the thing about it, when you say that, you ain't never coming then.
Yeah, you never coming, yeah. You can't get it together.
And the thing people need to understand, when you get this relationship with God, you're gonna get broke down, because he's gonna fix you back up. He's got to tear it all down.
Oh yeah.
The thing that people don't understand, God doesn't care about making you happy as much as he does about making you one of his.
That's right.
It's not, because a lot of things that when you need to fall in line with God, you some things you got to get used to, especially when you're out in the world.
Oh yeah.
You got to get used to some of that new stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's better for you, but a lot of times, truth be told, sometimes worldly stuff feels better.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. Even though it may not be good for you, but you got to change that.
And that's the key. Mm-hmm. People think they're happy when they when something makes them feel good, mm-hmm. but what they don't realize is God has a better way for you. God knows a better way that's going to make you happy that won't come with the consequences. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, they think, if I drink, it'll make me happy. And they're not wrong. What it does is it gives them a feeling of happiness. Unfortunately, there's consequences to it. So when they wake up the next morning, they face the consequences. And they think to themselves, oh man, this hurt, this is painful. But if they just turn their life over to God, God will give you even more experience with joy and happiness, mm-hmm. and won't be any consequence.
All that stuff wears off. You drink to get away from your problems. You take pills to get away from your problems. You take whatever you're going to take to get away from problems. All that stuff wears off. God don't wear off.
Yeah, God don't wear off.
That doesn't wear off.
That's why God's called the Most High.
Yes. Now that was good.
He got the Most High.
Yeah, no matter
God is the Most High. Yeah. You want to get high? Get God, because He's the Most High.
We got to put that quote on.
We're
going to put it on the shirt.
Okay.
We're going to put that on the shirt. Yeah. Yeah. I like that one. I mean, and that's just what it is. If God can put two men together, an Eagle fan and a Cowboys fan, and we move in harmony.
That's right.
That is a beautiful thing.
We move in peace. We move in the joy of the Lord. You got the
starts.
Cowboy fan who always right, the Eagle fan who always wrong.
We move in
but
harmony.
we move in harmony. Ain't that good? That's good. That's only God.
We are in harmony until NFL season starts, and then all chaos breaks loose. Yeah, everything, but it's good though.
Yeah,
there's nothing like God.
Yeah, it's nothing like having a relationship with God. And I want people to really consider, where are you in your relationship? Where are you in your commitment to God? Mm-hmm. And today is the day to make a decision. You don't want to wait till tomorrow, because you don't know what tomorrow might bring. Mm-hmm. But if you do it today, make a decision to have a relationship with God. And if you need help, just reach out to us. We're here for you. Mm-hmm. And now, Ron, I want to turn to the West Coast. I want to talk about the Lakers, because they not only keep winning, but then your boy LeBron.
I'm gonna tell you, man, LeBron heard you.
He must have.
Yeah, LeBron mad at the Rev. That's what we're gonna blame.
He mad with the Rev.
We gonna blame.
Well, I tell you what LeBron should be happy about. I just brought two LeBrons. I brought two LeBron 19, so he should be happy about that. Don't be too mad with the Rev.
He's seen it in his bank account.
Oh yeah, he's seen it.
Yeah. But you know what? I feel like LeBron. He's playing like he feels like there's a possibility to get win.
Yeah.
because as the season was going on and they were kind of falling back, and AD wasn't.
Yeah, AD wasn't playing well.
AD wasn't playing like AD's playing now.
Right.
But AD feels like, I think that trade of Westbrook.
Yes.
I think that gave and D'Angelo Russell, it opens up the floor.
He is a better point guard because he will open up the floor for him. He will get the ball to the right people and in the right positions, and they are playing well.
And I think that was a better trade for both teams because it's helped the Clippers be a little bit more physical.
Yes. Brought a little bit more attitude to the Clippers.
Yeah, because they were a little bit
little soft.
Yeah, they was. Yeah,
a little laid back.
That's the word.
Yeah, a little laid back, a little soft.
Yeah.
Now they tougher with Westbrook because he in a game.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, man, me and my wife. I want to talk about this for a second. Me and my wife, we're joking in the house. We're playing around in the house, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this.
Right.
I said I'm about to grab my keys. I'm out of here. We laughing, right?
Right.
So she says to me, she was like, once we got married, she was like, she's like, our marriage is like a gang. And
right.
I'm like, I stopped, and then my back is turned. I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, it's only one way out.
That's right.
And I'm
that's
like,
right.
wait a minute.
That's
I
right.
said, wait a minute. What you mean?
That's true.
And she was like, there's only one way out. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm put these keys back.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
I know that's right. There's only one way out, the hard way. You can leave if you want to. I'll call 6 people to carry you out.
That's exactly what she said.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
She said, you can leave if you want to. I'm like, you know what? You right. You are right.
Yeah, listen. That's how marriage is. Ain't no way out of this.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Hey, once God is in the middle of it.
That's right. That's right.
You ain't leaving.
My wife tried to leave one time. She was like, I'm going to my mom's house. I told her, all right, well, tell your mom we on our way. You go, I go. We married. We in this forever.
You sitting in the back seat.
Yeah, I'll be right in the room with you. We in this forever. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, we done put 15 years in.
Yeah, I done put 20 some years in.
Ain't no going.
Ain't no going. Please, we in this. You can hang it up. As a matter of fact, if something will happen to you, and I'll be right there with you. Yeah. Think death gonna do us apart? No, it won't.
We gonna be right up there.
You roll over. You be like, oh Lord, you here? Yeah, that's right. I'm right here with you.
And you know what? What I want to do right now, Rev, is jump into baseball.
Not baseball. Because the Phillies finally got one.
It's easy for me to jump into baseball now that the Phillies got one.
They got one now.
It's early though.
Yeah,
we had to figure it out. Rhys Hoskins is out for the season.
Right.
Tore his ACL.
Right.
And they play the Yankees again, back-to-back games today. Beat them yesterday.
Yeah.
But, the Phillies they kind of had to rearrange their entire lineup.
Yeah.
For Rhys Hoskins. You got to, the batting lineup changes now and all of that. So, I mean, they trying to figure it out.
It's early. It's real early.
Taking them a while.
Yeah, it's real early. It's okay.
Yeah.
It'll take you a little while. But in the NL East, the Phillies, they're in last place.
No, not no more.
Not no more. They tied with the Marlins.
Huh?
Marlins.
The Nationals.
The Nats?
Yeah.
The Nats only got one win?
Yep, and now we done jumped ahead of them.
Lord,
yeah.
The Nats only got one win.
Yep.
Well, the Nats played the Braves the first series. That's why.
Who's in first? This gonna make you feel good. Who's in first place?
You know it's Atlanta Braves. You know the Braves' favorite team, the Atlanta Braves.
4-1, man. Y'all look
it's
good.
Atlanta Braves.
The Mets right there though.
The Mets a good team.
They ain't better than the Braves though. Huh?
They ain't better than the Braves. If you are a team and the Rev is your fan, then you are the best team in the whole wide world. I'm trying to tell you.
That's why the Sixers.
That's why the Rev. That's why the Sixers gonna win. That's why the Sixers gonna pull it out. Because it will for the Rev. Sixers be just like the Phillies, just like Sixers. But it's the Rev. It's the Rev. Give you that little boost.
That extra push.
Yeah, extra push.
So do you feel like the NL East is going to be the best division this year?
I think the NFL East was the best division last year. I think it's going to be the best division this year. Now the NL West is going to have something to say about it because that's a good division.
Yes.
But I think the NL East is the best division. I think you got the Phillies, you got the Mets, you got the Braves, and the Nats. Don't sleep on the Nats.
Yeah.
I think they're a good young team. That Marlin team, they always got good talent, but they never put it together for some reason.
They're not the Marlins are kind of like the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
There's talent there, but they just can't figure out how to.
They just, They the Marlins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's
like saying the Cleveland Browns. They Lord.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Because Cleveland Brown got talent. Cleveland Brown got all the talent in the world. They just never could put it together for some reason.
Yeah, they're a little too relaxed.
Yeah, something. They run around there doing something around there. I don't know. They need to cut it out though. I know it's legal now, but don't partake because it's legal.
Yeah, I just the Marlins, man. Did you hear about what's his name? Machado.
Yeah.
They ejected Machado for arguing with the umpire because the pitcher was taking too long. It's a 14-second count now.
Yeah, it's the pitch count, but he was fixing his glove and he called for timeout. I think that's what he was really arguing about.
Uh-huh.
He called for timeout and the ump was like, "I ain't giving no timeout." Nope. And boy, he started saying some words.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say baseball. Yeah. Sometimes they get angry quick.
Yeah, man, they get hot fast.
Yeah, and it don't help that the fans is hollering too because that gets you a little.
Yeah, that gets you hyped.
The umpires now, though, they ain't afraid now. They'll get right back up.
You know what I mean? Like they come from the old school. They like, what? What you say?
But they know if you do swing, you got that mask on.
Yeah, you got the mask on. Yeah.
So you ain't gonna.
Yeah, you ain't gonna. Yeah.
I got this body armor on my chest. You ain't gonna do.
Right, you ain't gonna do nothing. But baseball has unwritten rules that really don't make sense, but I guess make baseball sense.
Yeah.
Like if I hit the home run, why you care if I look at it for a long time or not? You know what I mean? If I hit a home run, I really smashed the ball. I hit that ball just went far. And I'm sitting there looking at it. What you care for? Why is that a problem?
Yeah, I don't understand what
if you ain't want me to hit the home run, don't throw the ball so I can hit the home run.
And they say it's a disrespect.
Disrespect. So now next time up, you trying to throw the ball at me. Trying to throw the ball at me for?
Yeah, that's better.
You should have threw the ball right and I wouldn't have hit the home run.
Yeah. I mean, and then they say you
trying to hit me with the ball.
They say he's trying to send a message. He's taking too long to run the base.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another unwritten rule.
I'm enjoying
you
this.
You take it. First of all, have you ever ran around the base?
Yeah.
Because at 55, the Red ran around the base. I was like, good Lord. This far.
I'm about to say, a real baseball field?
Yeah. This is far.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. I had to take my time.
But you know what? If I hit this home run, you going to see this.
I bet.
I'm taking my time.
I'm going to take a look at this. Yeah. I'm looking at this. Man, with me for.
At you as I'm going around.
Yeah. Man, with me for.
Hey, man.
Because I hit a home run. I'm doing my job. If the pitcher do his job, I won't hit the home run. And you won't have to watch me watch it.
But you know what? I want to. Who has the better playoff excitement? Because when you get into baseball, and we can go down to each sport, baseball, basketball, football. Even we can do college. We just went through.
Yeah.
Because when you get to baseball, them baseball players they're good, man. A lot of people sometimes they don't watch baseball until it come playoff time.
I guess because baseball has so many games, you don't realize how tough it is.
And it's slow.
Mm-hmm. But when you get to the playoffs and it's, win or go home, you start to see how intense and how hard it is.
I know.
The hit a baseball is really, really difficult.
At 90 miles an hour.
Or 100. It's difficult.
You imagine getting hit in your ankle at 100 miles an hour?
No, I've been hit before.
Yeah,
I didn't foul the ball off my shin before, and it felt like somebody cut my leg off.
I got hit. I got hit in my ribs.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I thought Mike Tyson was walking around
right
somewhere. I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
I thought something broke.
Yeah.
They just said it's a bad bruise. I was like, a bruise?
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Yeah. If you foul the ball off your foot or your leg, boy, it tear you up. Yeah. You gotta be tough just to foul the ball off yourself. But yeah, you don't realize how hard and intense it is when you trying to hit a baseball, and then when you're in the major leagues. I had trouble in high school, so I can just imagine in the major leagues, and them pitchers can make that ball move and do a little dance on you.
Yeah,
man, please.
And all of these players are elite.
Yeah, a curveball. Hitting a curveball is super, super hard.
But you have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Like that quick.
Right.
Man.
And trying to hit a curveball is insulting too. I when I played in high school, you would hear the other team throw him a curveball. I'm like, y'all some low down. Y'all some Don't throw me the curveball. Throw me the fastball. I can hit the fastball. They be like, throw him the curveball. I'm like, why? First of all, why y'all helping everybody? Leave that pitcher alone. Let that pitcher make his own decision.
See, but that's what they was doing. They were studying you, right?
Yeah. They would scout a report.
I think a sinker is the same.
Yeah, the sinker is hard to hit too.
How do you throw it 90 miles an hour and
it drops?
Somehow it drops right before it gets to the plate.
It drops, man. There's some pitchers that can make it drop.
Yeah, I don't
make you look dumb. Make you swing for air.
And that's what
you swing for air.
That's what makes the players who are. I mean, you getting 50 home runs. Like,
oh man,
how hard that is to do, man.
Man, you hitting 320 and 319. How hard that is. They make contact with that ball all the time. So when and then you playing against the best players in the world, and they can make pitchers do all type of stuff, and it's difficult. It's difficult.
Yeah.
And then don't play the field. Play in the field, the ball get hit, and you gotta go get that ball. That ball bouncing all over the place. It hit the dirt in front of you. It bounce up, man.
Or you think you may got to play. And you thinking, hey, this might be a home. This ain't no home run. And you focusing on the ball,
right?
You run into that wall.
I think the most difficult thing I had to do in the field was I was playing second one time, and the batter hit the ball up the middle, and when I looked at the ball, it didn't look difficult at all. I'm like, I got this, and when I went to get it. The ball hit the edge of second base.
And took that skip.
It skipped over my head to the right. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? That's something wrong with that. That shouldn't have happened. Everybody looking at me like what am I gonna do about that?
It was the base.
Yeah, it was the base that did bounce right off the corner of the base. Boom, went right over my head.
But baseball is so fun to play.
Yeah, it is. It really is fun.
Yeah, baseball is real fun to play.
Yeah, it is fun. You have a good time playing baseball. We got to bring baseball back to the inner city. Yeah. Let these kids experience baseball.
Man. It's a fun game.
It is. I think maybe because you need so many people and so much equipment, maybe the inner city took off because, you play basketball, you just need one basketball.
Uh-huh.
If you play football, you just need one football.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball, you need gloves, you need bats, you need a baseball.
See, but that too, that goes into, the funding.
Yeah.
Again, we talked about, the funding for these inner cities and
That's
stuff.
right.
Because, down here in Delaware, we grew up in Jackson Street.
Yeah.
We grew up down, Brown Street and all that kind of
yes.
stuff. And all that over there. So
they taking the wreck away.
Yeah, they taking the wreck. So these kids don't got nowhere to go. And this,
right.
Man, that was the childhood. That's why these kids don't want to be outside.
And that's what Faith in Sports we're going to endeavor to do. We're going to endeavor to have a place where kids can go and they can have the rec and they can run around and they can play baseball, they can play kickball, they can play tennis.
And you know how many parents would just be thankful?
Yeah.
To just have their kids out the house so they can release that energy, man.
Let them run around and have a good time. Be supervised, be safe. We need to start calling corporations and see if they don't want to be part of it. Mm-hmm. And your corporation will be blessed because not only are you helping the community, but your corporation name will be out there. We'll put you on the wall or put you on the floor or something. We'll put you somewhere.
Yep. Yeah.
This is sponsored by such corporation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
And every time a parent come pick up their kids, they like, oh, this is sponsored by such corporation.
Mm-hmm. Favorite Sports Baseball League. Favorite Sports Little League.
Faith and Sports Rec Center.
Yep.
Let these children go around and be somewhere safe, somewhere positive. Mm-hmm. If they got any problems, they have somebody to talk to. We'll have counselors there. They have somebody to talk to. They might need something, need help with their homework. They have somebody. We'll get it right.
Yeah.
We'll get it right.
Yeah, we're gonna build the community back up the right way, the way it's supposed to be.
Right from inner community out.
Through faith first. That's why faith is first.
That's why faith is first. It's faith in sports.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll make things better in our community, which will make better in our nation, will make better in our whole world.
Yeah. That sounds
that's good.
Yeah,
And we ain't gonna be like the Philadelphia Eagles. We ain't gonna go to the Super Bowl and lose. We're gonna Super Bowl win.
See, but the thing about it is it's the camaraderie.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's
the camaraderie.
It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Well,
no.
As long as we know we were better than Dallas.
What? How was y'all better than Dallas?
Oh, man.
How was you better than the Dallas Cowboys? Did you do something better than Dallas Cowboys? Did he achieve something better than Dallas Cowboys?
Won the division.
We all lost the Super Bowl.
You're right. The only thing that you got,
we all lost the Super Bowl.
Y'all got man of the year.
We lost Super Bowl.
Y'all got man of the year.
Y'all lost Super Bowl.
No, you can't lose the Super Bowl if you're not there. You got man of the year, which is good.
First of all, we ended the GOAT career too. By the way, don't forget that. Tom Brady out of there.
He was done before y'all played.
Nah, he wasn't done.
He was done.
It was Tom Brady. He was the greatest of all time. He was the GOAT. He was the man that everybody said.
You ever see the GOAT that got the white? When they get so old, they got that long.
They got that long beard.
They got that long white beard.
That's how Tom was
walking around. Yeah.
Tom had just won the Super Bowl a couple years earlier. He didn't go to the Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl.
That wasn't because of Tom.
That was GOAT Tom.
That
the Cowboys ended his career. He played the Dallas Cowboys. You know what he said? I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more.
That's what y'all came up with?
I mean, that's what happened. He was like, I don't want to play no more. He said that boy Michael Parsons was chasing him.
Yeah, he said
I don't want to play no more.
He said Michael Parsons was a problem.
Yeah, he said I don't.
But everybody knows Michael Parsons is a problem.
He said this
but
ain't
the
safe.
Problem for Dallas,
he said this ain't safe no more.
Is Dak.
And then he said Dak Prescott is the best quarterback.
That's not his name. It's Dak Regrescott.
He said Dak Prescott was the best quarterback he ever faced.
That's not his name.
That's what he said. He said Dak Prescott is the best quarterback he ever faced.
He don't face Dak Prescott. He
faced Dak Prescott. He was like, I can't believe how good Dak Prescott is in the Dallas Cowboys. Then he said, and when they got the Rev there at the game, man, they unstoppable.
When y'all gonna stop blaming everybody else and put blame on Dak?
First of all, we don't blame anybody. When we win as a team. When we lose as a team. We don't blame anybody.
So how come
we strive?
So how come when we lost? How come when we lost, you blame it's Jalen Hurts' fault?
No, I ain't say Jalen Hurts.
Yes, you did. You said if Jalen Hurts, you said the quarterback, if he wouldn't have fumbled, they would have.
That's true. I ain't say it was his fault. I said if he ain't fumbled. I ain't say it was his fault. I said if he ain't fumbled.
So you didn't use that word, so that's not what you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying it's his fault. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happened in the game.
You are good.
I'm just saying his fumble cost y'all the game.
Oh. So what about Prescott's 3 turnovers against San Francisco?
I mean, that was a loss that the whole team experienced.
Gotcha.
We experienced wins and losses as a team.
Gotcha.
We in this thing together. One for all and all for one.
I'm glad
we the Dallas Cowboys.
He's due for
when we lost to San Francisco 49ers, you knew lost. The Rev lost. 5-time loss. You lose 5 times? You know I lost, my man. You know I lost. It was horrible.
I can tell.
It was horrible. We cried together. Hey, wait a second. We cried. Hey. No, we cried. Hey, listen. We don't cry around here. Oh, yeah. We didn't cry. We just upset. Yeah, all right. We do this thing together.
Yeah. We cry together.
No, there was no crying. No crying in football. Yeah, but we do it together. When y'all lose, Jalen Hurts' fault.
Now he's due for Dak Prescott's due for an extension.
That means he ain't due for an extension, but we're gonna get him an extension.
I hope you do.
We're gonna get him an extension. Yeah, we're gonna get him. He's the best quarterback in our division.
For how much?
What do you want? He want 49?
I think
49.
I think you got to start that, man. If you giving Daniel Jones that,
that's what I'm saying. What do you want? 49? We give him 49. We ain't got no problem giving us money. We ain't cheap like the Eagles. Oh, no, Jalen Hurts, where your money at, my man? Where your money at, Jalen Hurts? You need to say something. Jalen Hurts, it's a red talk to you. Get your money. They trying to play you. No, they trying to play you, Jalen Hurts. They don't like you.
In order to bring a Brinks truck,
like you.
In order to get a Brinks truck, you have to have money.
They don't like you.
They're going to bring it.
I ain't trying to start no trouble. But Jalen Hurts, they don't like you.
That's because you don't. That's because you don't want it. That's because you want him out the division.
You don't want to play with that team no more. You don't want to play with them no more. Listen, I ain't trying to start no trouble.
Faith in Sports, make sure y'all sign up to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
Facebook.
Yes.
We getting everything.
We going all over the world. We gonna do and tomorrow. You know what we're gonna do? Same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. America to tomorrow.
See the Rev live at 60 Fir Avenue, Bear, Delaware, 19701. That's 60 FIR Avenue, Bear, Delaware. And for more content, search Faith and Sports with The Rev on your Google or Spotify podcasts.